Hey guys, it's Megan, and today I'm going to talk about some baby names that begin with the letter A. I've seen this going around YouTube, lots of people are doing it, and I'm going to do it too because it just looks like fun to me. So these are kind of like an alphabet series that I'm doing. I'll do each letter, talk about some names from that letter that I love. And yeah, I'm sorry if I don't get to your favorite name, especially with A's. A's was like a really good letter. Interesting enough, and I'm going to do the girls first, in the top 10 here in the US, there are two A letter names, Ava and Abigail, that are top 10 names. And here are my girl top 10 names. I'm going to go from my least to most favorite. And yeah, some of these names I might like a little more than less. It's hard to put names in order for me. I don't know why, but it just is. So let's get started. My number 10 name is Amelie. Amelie is a French name. It's a variation of the name Amelia. It means work, and in popularity it is number 695 here in the US. I think Amelie is so precious. I love the movie Amelie. If you haven't seen it, it's a French film. It's really quirky. It's kind of like a love story. And it does have subtitles in English if you don't speak French. My number 9 name is Alexa. Alexa is diminutive of the Greek name Alexandra, which I also do really love. My best friend is named Alexandria, and it means defending men, and in popularity it is number 55. I really love the name Lexi, the nickname. I think it's so cute. Number 8 is Ayla. Ayla is a name I've seen a lot lately on different boards and things. It's a Hebrew Turkish name in origin. It has a couple of different meanings. When I was researching, it means oak tree, it means halo, and it means moonlight, which I think are nice. And it is number 348 in popularity. And Ayla kind of sounds like Ayla, which is getting a lot of popularity, and then of course the much more popular Ava. It's like a cross between them. For number 7, I have Annaleigh. Annaleigh is a name of someone I know. I just thought it was really sweet. I like Annalise and Annabeth and those kind of names as well, but Annaleigh is my favorite of them. And so I broke it down. Anna, which is Hebrew, it means God has favored me, and Anna by itself is number 33. And then Lee is English, it means field, and by itself it is number 439. Number 6 is Aria. Aria is so pretty, and it's really getting a lot of attention lately. It is Italian, it means lioness, and it is number 157, but I know that it's going to go up in popularity because it's such a cute little name. Number 5 is Alianna. Alianna, or you might say Alianna, I say Alianna though, comes from the names Alia and Anne, and it means noble and gracious. It's not too popular. It's number 977. And Alianna kind of reminds me of Pollyanna. It's kind of like I wouldn't use it myself, but I do like how it sounds. Number 4 is Aurora. I talk about this name a lot. It's on my guilty pleasure list. It's so pretty to me. Aurora, it's kind of a mouthful, but I like the nickname Rory for it. It is Latin, it means dawn, and in popularity it is number 183. My third most favorite A name for girls is Adelia. Adelia is a variation on the name Adela, which is German and means noble. I think Adelia sounds really fresh and pretty and feminine, and I like it a lot. My number 2 name is Alice. Alice is really just growing on me day by day. It might end up in my top 10. It didn't make it this last time. It's a German name. It means noble. I mean my top 10 of all-time favorite names. So it's German, it means noble, and it is 142 here in the US. It's a name I could actually really see myself using for a daughter. And my number 1 name is Amelia. Amelia is a variation of Amalia, which is German. It means work. It's gaining a lot of popularity. It is number 30. The only problem I have with Amelia is I'm really loving Amelia with an E instead of an A. I like Amelia because it's just classic and pretty, but I do like it with an E better right now because I love the nickname Emmy. Yeah, so here are 10 more girls' names that didn't make my top 10, but I I could talk about like 50 names for girls with A's, so I just wanted to squeeze in 10 more, and I'm kind of going to do these in descending order as well. So number 10 is Avonlea. Avonlea is English. It means place near the river. It's a fictional name from Lucy Maud Montgomery's Anne of Green Gables series, which if you've seen some of my videos, I talk about this series so much because a lot of the names and places have inspired names that I love. Number 9 is Anastasia or Anastasia. It's a Greek feminization of Anastasios. It's also a Russian name. It means resurrection, and in popularity it is number 371. Number 8 is Antonia. Antonia is Latin, and it means priceless one. My two best friends in high school were Alexandria, which is still my best friend, and Antonia, which she's pregnant right now, so I'm super excited for her and her little one. But yeah, Antonia really reminds me of her. We call her Tony, but Antonia is just kind of striking on its own, and she's the only Antonia I've ever met. Number 7 is Annabelle. Annabelle is a name I see a lot on baby name things. It's a combination name meaning loving, and it is number 111 in popularity. Number 6 is Arwen. Arwen is Welsh, and it means noble maiden. I think it sounds just kind of fresh and cool too. Number 5 is Althea. Althea is Greek, and it means with healing powers. I think it's a cool kind of underused name if you're brave enough to use it. Number 4 is Anya. Anya, I like it best with this spelling. You also spell it lots of ways, like A-N-J-A I've seen, but I know a little girl, my boyfriend, one of his really good friends, has a daughter named Anya, and it's so sweet. It's a Russian diminutive of the name Anna, and it means grace, and it is number 432. My third name on this list is Avia. Avia, I think, sounds really cool. It's a great alternative to Ava, and it's a variation of the name Avis, which means bird. Number 2 on this list is Alara. Alara is French and Turkish. In Turkish it means red ornament. I also like Alora, which I think sounds really mysterious and pretty, but I think Alara just sounds a little bit nicer. And then number 1 is Arabella. Arabella, lots of people are talking about. It is Latin, it means yielding to prayer, and it is number 335 in popularity, and this name also I see going up. So let's talk about boys. For boys, I only did top 5 and top 5 of like my favorites, and then 5 more I just had to mention. I don't like boy A names nearly as much as I do for girls. And then for boys as well, there are 2 A names in the top 10 here in the US, Aiden and Alexander, which I think is interesting. Of all the letters, there's 2 of each gender for A in the top 10. So my top 5 are not super interesting to begin with. My number 5 is Anthony. It's Latin, it means priceless one. It's number 11, so it's almost in the top 10. Anthony is just like a good, solid name. I think it's nice. Number 4 is Alexander. I love all the variations of Alexander, like Alexandros and Alejandro and so on and so forth. Alexander is Greek, and it means defending of men, and it is number 8 in popularity. My number 3 name is Alec. Alec is a diminutive of the name Alexander. It means defending warrior. It's number 421. And Alec, you might think Alec Baldwin. Alec actually could just be a nickname for Alexander, but I kind of like it on its own as well. My number 2 name is Andrew. I know a lot of people are liking Anderson, which you can get the nickname Andy for. I think I like Andrew just a wee bit more, and I think Andy is so cute on a little boy. I just see like a little boy in like overalls and Converse sneakers named Andy. I don't know why, but it's Greek. It means strong and manly, which is nice, I guess. And it is number 16, so it's fairly popular. And then my favorite name, the only name that I really actually love, is Atticus. For boy A names, Atticus is Greek. It means from Athens. It is number 462 in popularity. It's actually getting more and more trendy here in the US, and I think that's for the namesake Atticus Finch from the novel by Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. It was just like such a great character and great namesake, and I could see myself possibly using this like as a middle name choice. I don't think I'm brave enough to use as a first name, even though I'd love to be that brave, but yeah, I really like more classic sounding names. And then here are 5 more just kind of cool boys' names that I had to throw in. Number 5 is August. I've been asked about this like twice in the last month. August, of course, is a month name. It's a German form of the Latin Augustus. It means majestic, and in popularity is number 398. Number 4 is Amir. Amir is an Arabic name. It means prince. It also means treetop, but I've heard it more meaning prince. And it is number 250 in the US. It's a fairly common Arabic name. I know a couple of Amirs. And number 3 is Andreas. Andreas is Spanish and Estonian. It's a form of Andrew, so it also means strong and manly. It is number 176. I think Andreas is a really pretty name. I like names too, like that it's, you know, Spanish. It sounds good in Spanish and in English, so I think it would really work if you were, you know, had some sort of like Latin American origin and wanted a name in the US. So yes. Number 2 is Alaric, which also I've seen pronounced Alaric, and I think I like Alaric, but Alaric is cool as well. It's German and it means all-powerful ruler. It's a great alternative, I think, to like Eric. And then number 1 is Amadeo. Amadeo is, I think, just a really cool name. It's Italian and it means lover of God. So I would really, really love to know what you think of these names, what your favorite names are just in general. If you do this video, please leave it as a video response so I can check it out. If you've already done an A-name video, let me know as well so I can go check your video out. Also, down below I always list all the names, and I also put in my Facebook. I have a Facebook, and it's like facebook.com/Tulipbyanyname. So it's just for like talking about baby names and things. I have 0 friends on there right now. So it's building, right? It's building. I'm new to YouTube. But I think that'd be like a cool way to interact and talk about names outside of YouTube as well. So I just wanted to let you know all of that, and I hope you have an awesome 4A name day. Bye.